Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
So here's Final Girl. I'm going to be playing with Geppetto as the bad guy, Carnival Blood as the system here. I never played with this before, so it'll be my first time playing. I played Final Girl, but I haven't played with this bad guy or this scenario, if you will. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try not to make any mistakes, but either way, I'm going to have some fun, and I hope you have some fun watching it with me. So this was a little bit different. He's going to have some minions out, which are right here. I haven't dealt with those quite yet. Carnival of Blood, this is the random setup that we have. We have a throwing axe, a knife bandor, and an energy drink that's out. So here's our event card, Animal Panic. Each time the horror level increases, roll a number of dice equal to the new horror level and do the following. For each star, you may move a victim of your choice one space. For every 2 dice that are not a star, kill 1 victim. Okay. It's Animal Panic. So there's going to be some animals running around. That's pretty fun. A little something that's a little bit different here. So what we're going to do here. So we're here at the big top. I go to the House of Mirrors, and it looks like there's a knife bandolier. When using the knife, you may divide the damage that you choose between any enemies within range. That's pretty nice. So maybe getting over there and trying to search for that. I don't have a search card yet because you don't start out with one in the game. So let's see maybe what I want to do. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to walk. I want to go try to save somebody. I'm going to walk. Let's see if I can get... Okay, I got 1 success. So it cost me 1 time, and I can move to 1 space. So I'm going to come down here with this victim and hopefully try to get him over to the clown card. That's what I'm going to try to do. And I'm going to play another walk right here. And I'm going to roll the 2 dice. Oof. So, didn't get a success. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of my short rest and weak attacks. I don't think I need them right now. So, it's going to be 1 success. The 3 will be a success. It cost me 1 time, and I can move into 1 space. This will allow me, because it's on a green space with a door, be able to save this. And now I can put it over here. So, I can move another space. I could bring that down or add 2 time to the game. I think this early in the game, I think I might like to have 2 time. That'll get me back up to 6 and allow me to buy some things. So hopefully that was a good move. I still have 2 focuses left. Do I want to burn these right now? No, I think I'm safe, and I'm going to hold off burning those at this moment. So now what I can do is I can purchase cards. I've got 6 here that I can do. I definitely want to get a couple search cards because I need to search on my next path. So that'll be 4 because there's 2 each. And I'm going to need some way to move next time. So I'm going to grab a sprint card for my final 2. So that worked out well. That spends all of my time, and I'll reset that back up to 6. Everything I played this time was a 0 because they were my starting cards, and they will go there. So with the Geppetto, what we're going to do is there's going to be a little thing where it says ready, exhausted, etc. So the first thing we're going to do in the killer phase is spawn a minion where the killer is at. So now we have this little minion that is out. Then we resolve the killer's action. So it says right here, spawn a puppet. The puppet will move towards one of these guys, the victims. So he's going to move there. So then we will resolve the killer action. So if he's in a location with a victim or the final girl, he will kill, but nobody is there. So then we will go to a tarot card. Welcome to the greatest show. So first thing we got to do is an event. It's a full moon. I haven't heard that howl since the old country. The victim farthest from you is the world's hairiest man and is actually a werewolf. The werewolf will not follow you and cannot be targeted, saved, or killed. So here am I. I would say one of these up here would come off and become the werewolf. So we can't kill it, we can't save it, and it cannot be targeted. During upkeep, panic the werewolf. They does 2 damage to 1 target in the space according to the following priority. Victim, then me, then a minion, and then a killer. Okay. So he's going to stay in that location. So what I need to do is I need to get those people out of there as quickly as possible. All victims move 1 space closer to the big top. Ooh, that helped me out a lot. So let's see. The big top is this way. So these guys will move here. These guys will move here. These guys will move here. And these guys will move here. The werewolf, I don't assume, is a victim any longer. He's a werewolf. So he's going to stay in that location and kill anybody that goes there. Place the killer at the big top. Oh, wow. So everybody moved closer, and then he kind of ran out of the big top. Very cool. So then he will kill anybody in his location, and then move towards the final girl or a victim. The victim is closer, so he'll move right in there with those two. And that'll be that terror right there. So the puppet actually should have went, or the minion should have went first, so he would kill one person in that location. So he's going to kill this person. We'll keep track of that right there, and the bloodlust will go up 1. So he's killed 1 victim. Well, technically they go up here every time a victim is killed. Done. So, and then he will move, but there's already a victim there, so he's fine. Then these guys right here, I'll roll 1 for each of them. 5 and 3, so 1 will go this way and panic, and this guy will go, oh, he's going to go up there with the werewolf, isn't he? Okay. And the puppet has to end his movement within 2 spaces of Geppetto, which he is. Okay. We're in the upkeep phase, so the werewolf is going to kill him, and he will die. So the rules clearly state that anytime a victim dies, the bloodlust will go up. It does not state it has to be killed by him. So if any minions or the werewolf kills him, I assume that moves up him, and we're going to treat it as such. So now we go back to me playing cards here and seeing what we want to do. Let's see. We're in the clown car, so we still need to move if we want to move up here and be able to get the item that we were kind of going after. So we're going to try to sprint. So let's roll our 2 dice and see what happens. Okay, we got 1 success and 1 miss. So 1 success, move up to 2 spaces. So move up in the House of Horrors, and we'll lose a time for that. But now that we're there, we can do what we came to do. We can search. So let's search and hope we get an item. Oof. So we can give up 2 cards. Darn. I do have another search card, so I could just... Let's not give up any cards right now. I'll take the top item of the card, which will be, let's see, that's the House of Horrors, right? The Knife Bandolier. It takes up 1 hand, does damage 0 to 1, range, does 1 damage. When using the knife, you may divide the damage as you choose between enemies. So I'm going to set this aside. And this has 4 uses on it. So we're going to put 4 little pegs on it to signify it's got 4 uses. So it's a limited time thing. I will have to move this up twice for the horror, and we will lose 2 time. And that's what would happen and what we're choosing for that. So I'm going to try another search. Let's see what happens here. Maybe we can get another item. Ooh, 2 successes. Take the top 2 cards of the item deck on your space and choose 1. Place the other top face up or underneath. So we got the knockout gas trap, and I will be able to put that on the bottom. So the rules are a little bit ambiguous on this, of whether I can put this back on top. But I'm going to read the card clearly as it says here. Take the top 2 item cards of your space, choose 1, place the other face up, on top, or underneath. The rules also say when a terror trap is drawn, resolve it like you would any other terror card. But it's not being drawn right now because I have a choice of putting it at the top or face down. So I'm going to play it like that and put it face down. Because I had to get 2 successes, I feel like that's a reward. So that's how I'm going to play it. I'm going to take the Mysterious Pills, discard this during the action phase, and choose one of the following. I can bring horror down 1 or heal 2. So I'm going to keep these pills in my backpack for use later. Then I'm going to have a focus card, which I like to go ahead and use. I'm going to roll this twice. Ooh, no successes. I only have 1 card in my hand, which I'm going to go ahead and play. Oh, wait, no successes would be -2 time. And then I'll play the other one. Hopefully I can do some good here. Got 1 success. So this will move this back 1, and I'll run out of time. I'm out of cards anyway, so that'll be over. I'll pick up my 0 cards from last time, and I have no time to buy anything, so we'll put that back up. And then we'll put all these back. 2 searches and the sprint. And we are reset. Now, we're going to spawn another puppet where the killer is, where Geppetto is. Then he's going to move towards either 1, because this one is the same, but he has to save 2 spaces by Geppetto. So I'm going to move him over here because there's just 1. And this guy's already in a location with 1. Then Geppetto will murder one of these guys. We'll put him up here, gaining the bloodlust, which will also increase the horror 1. So I'm glad I saved that. And we will then do a terror card. Oh, each time the horror increases, roll a number of dice equal to the new horror. So new horror is 6. So it just increased. That's our animal panic. The animals are going to go crazy. And it says for each success, which I got 2 of, I got a 6 and a 5, you may move a victim of your choice 1 space. So what should I do here? I'm going to move this guy 1 space towards me. And then for each 2 dice that are not a success, kill 1 victim. So I'm going to kill 2 victims here. I will kill the one where he's at and 1 over here. I will put 2 more. And that will reveal his dark power. So his dark power is puppets now do 2 damage when attacking as opposed to just 1. Okay, getting a little nastier. And then anybody in a location would panic. Oh, let's finish this card up. So they have a complete round, no victims on the board, discard and draw otherwise. So this is going to go up 1. It's going to reduce us down to 1 dice. Then he will move, the puppet will move twice towards a victim. So 1, 2. This guy will move over here towards the victim, and then he will move towards the victim, and then they will kill. So this 1 victim right here will die. Moving up, I will end that. But what we have triggered here is another event. Did you follow me here? Why do you always tag along? Place 4 new victims on the big top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so new victims show up. One of them is a special victim who's your plucky younger sibling. So we'll take one of these yellows and make it the white sibling. While the sibling is in your space, you may spend 2 time to re-roll and die. The sibling dies plus 2 to bloodshed. Okay, so things are getting a little bit more difficult on me, aren't they? Okay, all right, so let's see what I can do here. Well, I think the easy thing to do is I'm going to walk. And I'm going to try to walk that victim that is with me off of the board. So let's, I only get 1 die now, right? 6 is a success. I'm going to move 1 space here, which will cost 1 time. I will also save this person, which will allow me to increase this back to 6. So now I have 2 dice. I think that was a wonderful move on my part. Oh, I was also supposed to bring out another minion on his turn, which I did not. So that guy would be out there. I'm going to try to walk again. Now I'm going to get 2 dice. That does not help me. Okay, so I'm going to fail. I'm going to move 1 space, lose a heart, and lose 2 time. So that's not going too well for me, is it? Nobody in my location. I'm going to try a short rest. Yeah. I get to roll 2 dice. I have 1 success. I don't have enough cards to make the other one. So I'm going to gain my heart back. And I'm going to lose a time. So I have 1 card left, which I don't have attack. I don't have anybody to attack. So I'm going to hold off. I'm going to get my 0 cards back. And I'm going to have 2 to spend. What do I want to do here? I need to move. So I'm going to pick up one of these sprint cards. And then the rest of the free cards I spent can go there. Then we will move the spawn a puppet. There's nobody out. Then they will move 1. Let's see. Their movement is going to be 2 now, right? So they are going to move towards 1. They want to move towards victims, not final girls. So they will move, they can just move across 1, and then they can move into the location here with everybody standing around. Then he will kill in his location, but there's nothing to kill, and there's still 2 away, so that's good. Minor dark power. Whenever a victim is killed, your space or adjacent one, he goes up, and then he will gain 2 hearts back for that. Upkeep phase. We haven't been doing this as a mistake. The werewolf is supposed to panic, so he will move 1. He will move down here. So that was a mistake I've been making, but we'll go ahead and do that now. Then we'll go back up to my turn. So I need to get over there, maybe fight Geppetto a little bit. So I'm going to sprint and see what kind of success. I still have 2 dice. 2 misses. Not great. Not great at all. Miss. I could move a space if I wanted to. Do I have a search? No. So I'm going to move here. Yeah, I'll move here. I'll lose 2 time. I should have been reset. So I'll lose 2 time, and I have to immediately end my turn. So I'll pick up the zeros from last time. I'll have 4 to buy from. So I need to start planning ahead. So I think I'm going to get a Retaliate. These are good cards to get because they're very defensive. That will spend all my time. That will go back up to 6. Now, I could spawn a puppet, but they're already all out. They're already in location with that. He will kill in his location. So let's see what happens here. And we're going to have this. And my puppet. If you start your turn more than 2 spaces away from Geppetto, lose a heart equal to his current attack. But he's also going to get 2 more hearts. So his defenses are just getting out of this world. I hadn't even hit him yet. So not a good place for me to be. But it does keep him from attacking me, which helps me out. So then we go to the upkeep. We're going to roll for the werewolf. He'll move another 1. So he's going to come here. Then he'll do 2 damage to somebody in his location. So he's going to kill one of these guys, which will move the bloodshed up. And we are in trouble because the werewolf is going crazy. Okay. It's back to my turn. We are going to attempt to walk. Oh, the sprints will go over here. And we get 2 dice. So let's see what we can get here. A 3 and a 4. So I could walk for free. So let's do that. I'm going to move 1 space. And I'm going to take these guys with me. Werewolf has to stay. But me and these 2 guys are going up here to a space. I will lose a health for that. And I will lose 2 time. But I was able to move. I'm going to try it again. Because I want to save a couple people. It's 1 success. Allows me to move up to 1 space, which will shift these guys here. Costs me a time. But both of these guys will come out. So I'll be able to move 1 space there. And this one will also go. Can move 1 space here. So that gives me a little bit of what I'm trying to do. I would like to have moved 1 more space, but I don't have the opportunity to do so because the werewolf decided to eat somebody. I have some cards left. I'm going to hold on to them for next time. And then we're going to go over into this area over here. I've got 3 to purchase. I think I might go for a guard, which is 2. And no. I need to be able to move. So I'm going to get a sprint for 2 and a reroll for 1. That will be all 3 of mine, which will bring this back up to 6. The zeros will come over here for free. Maybe I should have attacked last round, but I did not. So, spawn a puppet, but they're already out and they're here with the minions. He will get anybody that's there, but nobody's there. So we're going to do a new card. They're coming from everywhere. Roll a dice. Okay. We rolled a 4. If the result is less than the horror level, it is. Spawn the remaining puppets regardless of status in Geppetto's space. Great. They're already out. And then the puppets will move towards the final girl. So each going to move 2 spaces. And then they will attack me. Okay. So let's see what that means. So let's say the first one's going to attack me. 1 at a time. And they do 2 when attacking. So they would do 6 damage to me. Okay. I don't like that, so I guess I'm going to have to retaliate. I don't really want to use that here, but I think I'm going to have to. So the first guy is a success. Reduce attack from attack by 2. So he was attacking me. The first one was attacking me by 2. It's now a 0, and I will attack him back, and he will die and go into the exhausted. The other 2 will hit me, and there isn't anything that I can do about it. So I'm going to take 4 damage. 2 for each of them. Okay, so that's kind of brutal to me. A brutal turn right there. Things didn't work out the way I wanted them to that turn. If somebody was here, they would spawn. They're not. So now we will roll for the werewolf. And he will move 3, which will be up into there. Now it's back to my turn. Now, what do I want to do? Do I want to try to attack those puppets or do I want to go for him? I think I am going to go for him. So I'm going to weak attack, because it's the only attack card I have. And I get to roll 2 dice. So it's 1 success. But I'm going to use my knife bandolier. I'm going to use one of those. Turns on it. You may divide damage between any enemies that you want. So I'm going to do 2 damage, which would allow me to kill both of them for 1. So I am happy with that attack. But it does cost me a heart in order to attack. So because I used the knife, I was able to get a second attack, and I can divide them up because of that ability. So I was able to do 1 each. That's a nice little thing for me. And then I think I'm going to attempt the short rest. I need to get some rest here. 2 successes. Great. That's really helpful. I get 2 health back. That's a good one for me. And then maybe I want to sprint. I need to get out of here. I don't have any more attack cards. So I'm going to try to sprint. Both are misses. So I could move a space. Ugh, this is bad. So I can move 1 space. I want to get away from that werewolf, don't I? So I'm going to move up here. I will lose a heart. I will lose 2 time, and my turn ends immediately. Nothing else I can do. Pick up my free zeros. And then I have 4. I have 4 that I can deal with here. So what do I want to do? I need some strikes. So I'm going to take this 4 right here. And we'll reset this. These will come back over. And then these guys will move up to the ready position. So they're not going to come out because they were exhausted from being defeated by me last time. Geppetto will kill somebody in his spot, but nobody's there. Then we'll go to the terror deck. Place Geppetto in your space. Place a puppet in each adjacent space if able. Okay. So 1 will go here. 1 will go here. And 1 will go here. And then they will kill somebody in their space. The only person that's available is the killer. Let's see if I have anything to block it. I do not! Nothing to block. So he's going to do 2 damage to me, which I cannot block. Okay, 1. And then I will have my final hurrah. It's a blank. I have died. Charlie, you have died. We gave it a good fight. This is a hard one. This is actually kind of difficult. So Geppetto was able to catch up to us. Maybe I didn't get enough attack cards this time. It feels like I was spending a lot of time. I wasn't able to get those big attack cards. I was trying to get some weaponry and some things to go over there. I had a healing. I kind of forgot about it. That's my own fault. But it looks like I had some things I could have done. Maybe if I would have played a little bit differently, I would have been able to pull this out. But I had fun. I had a good time. I hope you had a good time. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, please give it a like or a comment or subscribe to the channel. It'd be very helpful. And unfortunately, Geppetto was able to get to Charlie, and we were done. That's Final Girl. Thanks for watching.